Hello, I'm addressing one feedback that I got concerning payment of tithes and offerings in church. What my teaching is on it, and that is why I am doing this video. So in this video, I'm going to give you the spiritual truth. Keep an open mind. What I'm going to tell you, I have no interest in it. Those feedbacks have been coming for some time now. I haven't been led to answer them until now. So listen with an open mind. By the end of the video, you have a transformed view of it. Now, the spiritual truth about going to church is that you, as a human being, you have God in you already. That is why you are living. You have a brain. Your brain is functioning. You can even watch me and make sense out of what I'm doing now. It's all because there is God in you already. You don't go anywhere looking for God or to go and worship God. Once you go somewhere outsourcing your authority to somebody else, anything else can happen to you. So you don't need to go to church to connect with God or to be spiritual. God is already in you. Even the Bible says that ye are gods. Why can't we accept it? It's too big for us to accept. It's a ye are gods. And the Bible says that it is in him that you live and have your being. It is in the Bible. So where is the issue then? So if you get up and you go to church to connect with your spirituality there, then be prepared for anything that happens there. Now, the pastor who is there, if you don't come there, he has nothing to run over there. He's buying electricity, buying water, paying people to clean the place up if he doesn't have volunteers. He's doing a whole lot of things which requires money. He can't do it without money. So if you go to church, which you shouldn't even do in the first place, once you get there, don't be surprised if the pastor talks about money, because that's how he can run the place. He can't run the place without money. So let's put that one now down. We've established the fact that you don't need church to be spiritual. And the fact is that once you go to church, you create expenditure for the pastor. So he will ask for money to enable him sort that expenditure out, to make you feel comfortable there, so that you can be coming there at all times. Good. Now let me use, when it comes to tithes, but before I get to the tithes, what I have said means that if you go to church and you give an offering, it is okay. It is fine, because once you have come, you have created cost, and that cost must be paid for. So if you give an offering, it's fine, it's okay. There is nothing wrong with it. The pastor is not a magician. That is okay. Now, when it comes to tithing, let me just give you a little of my personal life experience with tithing and do some investment, something for you. Don't scroll and go. Listen, it will transform your life. When before I actually resigned from the bank to answer my calling, I have worked in the bank for about 20 years. Then I had to resign at a point to answer this calling. At that time, every month, the tithe I was paying could buy like 200 blocks, 200 cement blocks or 20 bags of cement every month. That is excluding harvests, giving to this, giving to that. My tithe alone could buy 200 cement blocks. Now, I was living in my own house then, so it was not a big deal. But supposing there is someone who is not living in his own house or her own house, he has rented a place to lay his or her head, and every month, this is the investment that is going into tithing, which is not his personal or her personal investment, but it is something that is putting into a pool which he cannot lay claim to. For me, as a real estate person and a real estate lover, and having built some few things, structures, I know that if somebody can even spare 100 blocks or even 50 blocks every month, all he needs to do is to get some half plots somewhere. And if every month he can spare 100 cement blocks on it, or even 50 cement blocks on it, or every month he can spare 20 bags of cement, or even 10 bags of cement, it wouldn't take that person 2 to 3 years to put up at least a 2-bedroom house or apartment for himself or herself, to house the wife and the children, or she herself and her children, if that is the case. So this investment, I did it for close to 20 years. You get it? Close to 20 years. Supposing it even takes 5 years to get even one structure, let's say even 1 bedroom self-contained. It takes 5 years to even get 1 bedroom self-contained. You won't rent again. And there is a possibility of even expanding that structure. So within 20 years, you can put up 4 of such units. You can live in one and rent the other 3. That is what we are talking about now. Salary levels are low. So you can never have bulk money to do everything you want to do or to even build. You do it little by little. All the apartments I have built, it is little by little. You don't have any bulk money that is coming into your hand to do everything just once. So the monies that we have been paying in tithing is our future investment, your old age investment, something which, if in your old age you have issues, the church has no way of helping you out. But if you have a place that somebody is staying, you can even knock on somebody's door that my rent is, can you give me 1 year of even 6 months advance for me to sort this thing out? That is what we are talking about. And the little by little that you have been paying is the same thing that can build you houses. It's the same thing that can build you apartments. So do your offering as normal. But this tithing and this and that, I used to take money to go and give for harvest, and now I sit back and think that I could have done so much with some of this money. So this is my stake on it. From now on, the little monies that you are giving out every month is an investment. It's your future investment. It's your old age investment. So take a second look at it. I think I'll end it here before I enter into dangerous waters. So thank you and bye for now.